What's up, Narko gang? Welcome back to the channel. If you're not subscribed, you already know what to do. Hit that like button, that subscribe button, hit that bell to be notified for everything that we drop. Today's video is about Spoetyface speaking on 4Extra, allowing DC Baby Draco to come back to the hood when obviously he was banished and banned from the 40s, specifically the dark side, going across Vernon Ave. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, let's get to this content, Narko gang.
Man, listen, I'm gonna address this one time and one time only, since everybody want to run content on my name or flood my DMs or my comment section asking how can 4Extra stab me in the back like that, or how can 4Extras take a person's side who he hardly even know of his own flesh and blood, or basically commit the ultimate treason. That's a question I simply can't answer.
Bro said
y'all
treason.
gotta ask that man that. I'm not gonna get too.
Now, one thing I didn't know is that Spoetyface and 4Extra is cousins for real. So the fact that the fact that 4Extra let DC Baby Draco over there without the likes, you know what I'm saying, the awareness of Spoetyface, I feel like that's kind of like, you know what I'm saying, that's kind of going behind his back. But at the same time, I don't know if 4Extra even know that he was banned from the 40s. You know what I'm saying? To be honest with you, Spoetyface made that video like a day before 4Extra allowed him back over to the hood. And I don't think 4Extra be on the internet like that, just watching other people's shit. I feel like he just be, you know what I'm saying, doing his own shit. So me personally, I don't think 4Extra knew that he was banished, bro. And honestly, that could have happened. They could have recorded that video before, you know what I'm saying, before he got banned from the hood. It just got put out afterwards. Like, you never really know when it comes to this content shit, bro. This content, like, nigga, this shit could have happened weeks before, gang. You know what I'm saying? But it take a minute to edit, you know what I'm saying? Take a minute to do what you got to do. And it probably came out, and it was smart. It probably, if that's the case, it was smart on DC Baby Draco's side to put it out, you know what I'm saying, right when he got banned by Spoetyface. He put it out like, nigga, all right, that's the case, I'm gonna put this out, whatever, you know what I'm saying, run his views up.
Too deep into that and all that, but what I will say about the situation is a lot of people don't have morals and standards. They'll sell their soul for anything, homie, and that's just the God's honest truth. I've never been a follower, I've always been a leader. I've always been a leader, bro. You know what I mean? And that's just not the case for everybody. So if you pay attention when it comes to standing on business, a lot of these niggas get cold feet, bro. That's a fact. But yeah, like I said, we're not gonna get into too much of that. But as far as pertaining buddy, he know what time it is. We ain't gotta go through the back and forth. I'm not with the trolling or nothing like that. Keep it respectful, keep it PG-13. He could keep pulling up over there with
mic off.
He know ain't nobody right there, or the same parking lot by quick exit by the freeway and all that. I'm not about to, like I said, it's normally scheduled programming, and we're gonna see how the story unfolds. There it is there.
That's crazy work. Now, he's saying that DC Baby Draco pretty much pulled up to a spot where he know he wasn't gonna get pressed by nobody. Apparently, you know what I'm saying, the 40s is big. You got the dark side, park sides, you got the avenues, you know what I'm saying? You got all type of different areas of the 40s. So I don't think he had to have came to the dark side if he fucking with 4Extra. But at the same time, like I said, I feel like that video was put out, was recorded before he got banned, and then it got put out after he got banned. You get what I'm saying? So it gave the appearance to like, okay, yeah, this nigga back in the hood, he not even paying attention to the bands and all that. So now really it could be on some DC Baby Draco trying to pull them two apart. You know what I'm saying? Like, they cousins. They also they fellow gang members. They're from the same hood. Yeah, that could have been a play for DC Baby Draco, but y'all don't let this nigga trick y'all out y'all spot, gang, because it's all about content at the end of the day, and it's a chess game. And y'all gotta really lock in, bro, and pay attention to what's really going on. Spoetyface responding to that, he probably don't know that the shit was put out, well, the shit was recorded before, you get what I'm saying? So when he's seen that, I don't even think Spoetyface and 4Extra is even talking, because if that was the case, 4Extra would have told him straight to his face, I'm gonna bring him back to the hood, whatever. And all that, but it is what it is. Y'all hit that like button, that subscribe button. Let me know what y'all think about this in the comments. This shit getting crazier and crazier every day. Somebody gonna have to answer to this, bro. Either DC Baby Draco or 4Extra, gang, or Spoetyface. We never know, buddy. So we have to stay Narco gang. Peace.